New Orleans Barbell Club closed, like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something. Was it 2 weeks ago? Something like that.
That was last week.
Okay, last week. Closed last week. And so we're at Body Doctor's gym. It's a hardcore powerlifting gym in Mid-City, New Orleans. Anyway, all our new clips, all our videos and everything will be here now. Unfortunate. New Orleans Barbell Club was awesome. Anyway, moving on, at the Arnold, which was, I guess, last weekend, we met Jamal Browner, who placed first in the 105 kilo men's junior class, the class I compete in. And he recommended that I use his coach. And I thought that was a great idea because I've had a lot of issues with programming and fatigue management. And also, she said she would coach Emma, so we're both being coached now. And I guess it's a 3-month program, which is awesome. And as you can see here, Emma has something going on with her hand. Emma, what happened?
I broke my finger last Sunday it was 3 hours after registering for my first powerlifting competition.
Yes, unfortunate, very unfortunate. And so we basically talked with this coach, and she programmed everything. And Emma cannot like grip onto anything, so she can't bench really. Yeah, or deadlift. That's true. I didn't think about that. But one good thing about Body Doctors is they have a bunch of machines. New Orleans Barbell Club didn't have machines, so we'll figure something out. When's your competition again?
It's on June 3rd in Florida.
Okay, June 3rd. So she has a lot of time, and it's gonna take like 6 weeks to heal, right?
Yeah, I wore this cast for 6 weeks. Yeah.
So it's not gonna take the entire time until June. Like, she'll be recovered and able to deadlift and bench, you know, before the meet anyway. Also, this meet is sponsored by Josh Rohr. Josh Rohr, he's the guy who hosted USAPL Nationals in Atlanta. It's the same guy. So, and then my next meet is going to be in Orlando, USAPL Nationals in Orlando in October. So we're both doing meets in Florida, which is kind of neat. But anyway, we're going to show some training clips now, and like I said, every training clip is now at Body Doctor's gym. So thanks for watching. So this is training day 1 of my 3-month program that was written by the coach Em and I are using at the moment. And I'm doing a set of 5x5 beltless, and this is an accessory I've never done before. Mainly for safety reasons. I don't like not using a belt and having that back support. You know, in the back of my mind, I'm worried about like blowing my back out. Although this is only 395 pounds, this is the weight I'm super comfortable with, and I know I'm not going to have issues moving. So it's a set of 5, and at the end of these, I felt like I had worked out my back, my lower back, and these are great for strengthening the core. Clarence Kennedy, he's a super famous Olympic weightlifter, YouTuber, and he does these as well, and he's one of the strongest guys I know. So pretty excited to incorporate these into my my workouts, and I think it'll help me for sure in the long run with my squats and probably deadlifts. I moved on to bench. This is immediately after that set of 5, 335 pounds for a triple using competition style pauses. RPE 7 means that I could probably have done 3 more reps at that weight, and I would say that was pretty accurate in terms of an RPE 7. And then immediately after my first set, I lowered the weight down by I lowered it to 95%, which is about 320 pounds here, maintaining the competition style pauses. And that was a big problem for me at the Arnold. I was training touch and go, so when I was at my third bench attempt, just pausing weight that heavy was, I guess, really foreign to my body since I wasn't training like that, and I ultimately missed my third lift. So I figure if I train for the next several months with competition style pauses, my body will be used to it, and I'll adapt to lifting heavier weights. I moved to pull-ups for my last workout of the day. I typically don't do these. I did 5 sets of 5. And honestly, I could have done more reps. Like, you know, I don't do pull-ups often when I'm training, so I wasn't familiar with like how many reps I should go for. So I based my max off of 8 pull-ups, but it's actually probably like 12, which is, you know, it's good for me, but for a lot of people that's like ridiculously weak. But anyway, I moved on to military press. I love this exercise, although I don't do it often. So I did 5 sets of 5 at an RPE 7. I probably could have gone a bit heavier. That 5 set of 5 was actually pretty easy. I moved to 275 pounds on bench, 5 by 5. This was also a bit light. In my training cycle last time, I think I was doing like 335 5 by 5. But this program is focusing on like fatigue management. Last training cycle, I was constantly feeling like crap, and that's because I was going heavy all the time. So the coach wrote my program with fatigue management in mind, and I think that's why some of the weights are a bit lower, like the 395-pound squats, 275-pound benches, etc. Although I will say the day before that bench just shown, I was going significantly heavier, and I am doing competition-style pauses. This is an accessory I've never done before, paused deadlifts. I'm stopping 1 inch below the knee, and I'm supposed to be holding it for 3 seconds. I mean, if you count and you do like Mississippi's, no, they're not 3 seconds, but in my mind at the time, they were about 3 seconds. I mean, holding that weight an inch below the knee is actually like really hard. I would say like, you know, I could probably do 545 for a 5 by 5 normally, but holding these things, holding this weight, it's only 405 pounds, was really difficult. So it was really, really taxing. By the end of the 3rd set, I was pretty tired and happy to be finished. So I guess these things are like 40% harder than just a normal deadlift where you're not pausing it. One of my weaknesses that I identified was about 3 inches above the floor. That's typically my weak spot, so this variation is going to help with that in the long run. So I'm pretty excited about incorporating this into my regimen. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll post videos probably about every week now that I'm training again. So thanks, and thanks for watching. Bye.